So what I thought was going to happen did happen about 10 minutes after I got done shooting my Deathpool video, where I wanted to show some raid footage with her. I had to stick with the Greek raid. Ultimate 7 got launched. So I was going to show you some footage of the team that I'm running right now, mostly as a tester in U7 difficulty 5. And that is my Ax-men Kestrel Deathpool hybrid. I'm pretty sure that's who's going to be up there. Oops, okay, so it didn't default out. So in this scenario, we're going to get rid of Iceman and Kitty. I do hate to give up Kitty. One actual good thing about that, though, removing 2 of the X-Men is on assist, because the way I have the ISO set up. Jubilee will be doing a lot more of the assist, more likely to do it, so you get more blinds floating around. So there's that too. I like to put Kestrel behind Bishop because she self-heals, and she's always got defense up, it seems like, and it's just amazing. But like I said, mostly for science, we're going to be using some pretty weak Deathpool right now. Just gear tier 12. Oh, she's way down here. Only got her at 3 reds. I'm having awful luck on my orbs this event. My goodness, she's way down there. All right. So yeah, been really bad. Fight, go. But yeah, my luck's terrible. She's only 3 reds. I got a 4th one waiting on her. Just, I don't know if I'm gonna get, let alone 5. I don't know if I'm gonna get 4 at the rate I'm going. I don't know how y'all's luck has been, but so okay. So the first couple nodes probably won't, be too much to talk about, but we'll go ahead and try to blind Pyro with an assist. There we go. He's one of those guys you gotta talk about first. So here's like the first thing I think about with I could spread the blind here with the passive for Deathpool, but I'm gonna start building up charges, because in the first couple levels, or once this hits 5, it's basically good for getting rid of Drax right off the bat. I'll just get rid of Doctor Strange here. Okay, I'm not going to bother with the ultimate here, but so some of this, I mean, this might be a little bit boring, but I just want to show you what she does as just part of a Apex raid team, an actual Apex raid team, but with no real synergies. But she's built for raids, so she's just a good fill-in. Like I said in my previous video, I'm not entirely sold on her. I know she's really good, but I don't know if she's someone you take right to G15, gear tier 15, whatever. So let's go ahead and actually we'll just ult here. Pyro's always dangerous. And none of my Axmen are incredibly high. I think the whole team is still under 400k. Let's see. Well, Beast is 66. The only one that's even remotely high is Jubilee. She's over 100. Let's just basic out of here. In fact, we'll just basic auto. So, yeah, this is not like a really good indicator because these first node or 2s are super easy even on 5, but Kestrel helps make it that. Kestrel is still a juggernaut, and she still got that Joker face too. Boy, that looks awful there, doesn't it?
You one ugly motherfucker.
How can they make Deathpool look so cool and then, ooh, Kestrel? But anyway, yes, Kestrel is a battering ram still. But, so using the shell of the Axmen here to do Axmen stuff in raids. They're built for these raids, and technically speaking, so is Deathpool. So she also, anti-aliasing notwithstanding, is a friend of Beast there. So, yeah. Next couple nodes should ramp up just a little bit here, so we'll go ahead and ult up with Beast here. Alright, so let's see. So we got no debuffs to spread, so we're not worried about the special. While the basic is really good, there's no real negative flex on it right now, and there's no buffs in the team. So basically, we're just going to start, since it's also a minion, we're going to go ahead and start with the ult, start building that up. So it looks like we're at 4 charges now. Yeah, 4 charges. So once I hit 5, that's when you start thinking about whether you're going to use that on an enemy, or you're going to save it for something that's really dangerous. So, okay, so we can get a blind over here on Pyro. Actually, you know what? We're going to, never mind. We're just going to nuke with Kestrel. How's that? She's amazing. I've only got, like I said, well, you saw, and there's her passive just going crazy right there. Let's go ahead and blind here. She's only at like 50k Deathpool, so whether she hits like the truck that Kestrel does at 130k, I don't know, but that's the tail. She's pretty self-sufficient. Since we got blind, we'll go ahead and get her over here. And you can go ahead and, since he's in the yellow, go ahead and just knock him down. Nope, he's helpless again. Start working on the security here. But, okay, we'll get rid of that defense up. Oh, nope, it's stuck. That's weird. Passive is nice, man. Her passive kind of, this is a great pair up here because Deathpool fills in the gap that Kestrel misses, because she still kind of requires that defense down, right, to get her passive to work at its fullest extent. And Deathpool doesn't have that problem. But, okay, we're going to spread this. Sorry, I'm sitting here talking. Let's go ahead and spread that around to everybody. So she does kind of fill in a gap there, which is kind of nice. Let's see, we'll go ahead and blind Punisher, and then work on Mordo. Actually, you know what? We can just kill the security guy for... There we go. See what I mean about Jubilee? Just getting off the Deathpool subject a little bit. When she assists more often, you're getting a lot more blind. So in a way, she's actually making up for some of that healing deficit you lose with Kitty and also with Iceman with the offense down a little bit. So remember, Mordo will still hit you because he always opens with his ult, and his ult can't miss. So we'll just go ahead and kill him off. So don't think just because he's blind you're going to be safe, because you're not. He'll ult always to start. So same with Iron Man 2. He also has his first attack that he launches is unavoidable. I'm going to get hit right here. See, lame as that is. I took a pretty big hit there. I was hoping to heal with Beast, but some might say unnecessary hit. So really, using Deathpool like this is a little bit weak. Have to be a little bit careful. It's just my health was lowered before I start, because there's no real mystic tags here. So a lot, she's not going to be throwing on the energy like crazy. So it'd probably be better to build her up with some other mystic characters. But, you know, I'm just like to mix and match. Like I said, I've been enjoying using my Axmen. I just recently got them to fuller strength, and it's kind of nice. And the trio, of course, is still really, really, really strong. Actually, I should have done it with Venom first. Whoops. In case I got an assist, I got lucky there. So we are at 5 charges. So let's nuke somebody. Let's say goodbye to Venom. He's got a pretty high health pool. Actually, no, let's tell you about Carnage, because he'll actually probably hit me. Say goodnight, Gracie. You know what? I should have slowed that down. I forgot. Maybe it'll come up again. Let's see if we can get a blind here. Nope. But we will get a stun there. And get another chance at a blind. Actually, no. We're going to do 2 hits here. It's funny how, like, rarely I wind up using Kestrel's ultimate. The battering ram that it is. Let's just go ahead and kill Iron Fist there. There's a double tap. And I will actually be... Actually, I should have ulted there with Beast. Whoops. We'll go ahead and blind Punisher since Venom is at death's door. And I should have ulted on Cap. Not paying much attention here. Maybe Beasts will actually hit. There you go, Miles. That's where I wanted it to go. Okay, let's go start building up charges again. Good, we're going to blind alls and no big disrupts here. Go ahead and just use some devastation here with Kestrel. You see what I mean? How strong she is, maybe comparatively. Let's see if we can get a blind here. Nope. Don't need any healing, really. Maybe get a blind? Blind? Oh, alright. I was hoping to get on Venom. Now, we don't really have a stun, which is another reason I kind of miss, you know, some of the other Axmen here, but, you know, it is what it is. So, let's get Miles on stealth, I was hoping. Punisher's helpless right now with blind, so is Venom. Well, he's not smart enough to use his basic. His basic can technically hit you, but... So, double tap here. There you go. You can definitely use her very strategically, her passive, so... I'm struggling. Looks like I'm going to eat a, oh, especially now. Oh, maybe not. I was going to eat a disrupt there, but we're going to go ahead and notice how she keeps filling her energy, so the ultimate is almost always off cooldown. I wind up using bishops like basic so much. Keep in mind that Bishop's special is unavoidable, so it's good for launching at Miles, launching at Spider-Man, Vision. Characters that have to be hit, they're always dodging you, he'll actually hit those. So, let's see, let's keep going a little bit further here. As you can see, I haven't had to heal anyone, and she's basically take care of themselves. Once again, Kestrel just takes care of herself, and then the trio of the Axmen is just doing what they do, you know, healing themselves and burying and going fast. But as you can see, even at like just above 50k, Deathpool is holding her own pretty well in here. Now, you know, things are going to start amping up soon. I wish I had 5 charges. I could show you a deletion of Drax here, but see, that's another thing that makes Axmen so good. And, you know, it's not new news. Like, assists with, like, Beast and Kitty are stripping positive buffs, so characters like Drax, who can really ruin your day, are pretty neutered, depending on your ISO setup. So here's an actual opportunity to use a basic, which is strong, as you can see. Not as strong as, like, Kestrel, but in some circumstances. Maybe when she gets built up, I don't know, I haven't put that much into her. So, this is Blind Korath, make him useless. Okay. Thank you, double tap. She should get one here, too. On Rex. Okay. I don't need to do this, but let's go ahead and just stun. Haven't got to use his ult in a while. See what I mean? They just peeled the taunt off Drax, so it's very, very nice. Beast has got such an underrated basic. I think listed his as number 7, most useful basic in the game, especially when you consider all of the assists that he gets. Scarlet Witch is pretty nasty if she decides to special first. See, that was like a triple tap there. It was like blind, then Kestrel hits, and then a couple of hits from Deathpool. Alright, what do we got left here? See, here's an example of always wanting to hit Vision. You can use a Bishop special there. And nice. Got some cleanup work there. And now we just kind of coast. I like this one. This is a lot like running the Dad Bros with the Axmen. And technically speaking, that's probably a little bit better of a combo as far as synergies go. But at the same time, let's see, what are we at here? 4. Let's go ahead and build this up for the last charge. I probably won't be able to show it to you unless it's actually... Maybe I'll just burn some energy. They kind of self-sustain themselves, along with Axmen sustaining themselves. This is the same kind of principle, but probably... I don't know, maybe it is stronger, especially if you got a stronger Deathpool. Like I said, I don't know for sure if I'm going to put a ton more into her, especially if I can't get some freaking another star on her at least. Alright, let's see. What's in this one? Is this any mind control? Okay, this is a really easy one. How long do I got here? 7 minutes. We're not doing that. Let's go. For science. I'm really just doing this so I'm going to peel the death proofs here. I want to show you Deathpool deleting somebody. Okay, well, Iron Man's got more health, so I won't be able to tell how much he has. Oh, my ultimate's not up yet. Drat. So we're just going to do this. Until she comes around again. Kestrel. Still a monster. Okay, blinding Iron Man does nothing because he always opens up. I'm not even going to try to hit him at all. Okay. Actually, this would be an excellent time to use her special, too, to be honest with you, but... Once again, science. Okay, we're going to peel the Death Proof off War Machine. I think War Machine has a higher health pool than Iron Man, so... but he took some damage. Oh, they all took. Okay, here's a raw one. We'll do. We'll do offense up too. No, this should be fun if I can get a turn here. Let's see. She should be up next. I'm gonna try to. Let's just get rid of him. Notice the enormity of that spread right there. That's, you don't see that come up too often, but it's pretty impressive when it does. Just sticked over here, so I should. She needs to get a turn. Okay. I'm gonna use B special. It won't take off too much of Iron Man's health. Okay. Fabricators, come on. I just want to get her a turn. Sometimes it's hard with the Axmen. Okay, so let's do some ultimate action here. And looks like this Iron Man has a little more health. Let's go. 5 charges.
That's gotta hurt!
It's pretty cool animation. A little bit slow, but anyway, let's get into it. So yeah, that's what you can do with a fistful of charges. Is where I should hit those guys. Whatever, doesn't matter. But as you can see, she's pretty but she's squishy. If she gets any kind of attention, that's why I like Bishop, because he taunts so often. She'll drop like a rock, so you got to be careful with that. But she can be pretty deadly under circumstances. So anyway, hopefully the footage was at least a little bit interesting. And I know I keep saying I'm a little bit on the fence with her, and I am, but that's not to say you shouldn't at least build her up a little bit for raids, and especially if you're a newer player and you have her unlocked, she's going to be basically a go-to raid character for quite some time, so at least if you're tier 12 or whatever, don't feel bad about it, because you can see she can kind of last even in U7.5, so until you get to Doom raids or whatever, you don't have to crank her up too much more. So anyway, hopefully this is a little bit interesting, at least, or helpful, even better, and until next time, this is Genome, out.